You're leaving power on the table every single night, not because you're lazy, not because you lack discipline, but because your sleep is weak. Think about it. When you're tired, everything is harder. Work feels heavier. Willpower disappears. Your emotions are louder and your focus is quieter. Most people try to fix their lives with more hustle, more caffeine, more motivation, but the real cheat code is underground, in the hours nobody sees. In this video, I'm going to show you how to turn sleep into a weapon, not a soft, cozy habit, an edge. In the next 15 minutes, you'll get a 7-night protocol to reboot your sleep so your brain, body, and discipline all level up together. No fluff, no perfectionism, just clear, actionable steps you can start tonight. Stay with me because by the end, you'll know exactly how to use the next 7 nights to change your next 7 months. Sleep isn't just rest, it is your brain's operating system update, your body's repair shop, and your willpower recharge station, all happening while the world thinks you're doing nothing. When sleep is dialed in, you don't need as much motivation because life feels lighter. Decisions are clearer. You stop fighting yourself. In this video, we'll break down, step by step, how to weaponize sleep in just 7 nights. How to fall asleep faster, wake up without feeling destroyed, and finally have steady energy that doesn't depend on a coffee IV. If you're serious about upgrading your life, don't just watch this in the background, lock in. And if content like this helps you, make sure you're subscribed with the notification bell on so you don't miss the next deep dive. Watch until the end because I'm giving you a simple 7-night blueprint you can screenshot and follow like a mission plan. Before we touch hacks, you need to know the enemy. Bad sleep destroys everything from the shadows. One rough night and you feel it. Foggy head, low patience, cravings for junk. But imagine that, not once, but every night for months or years. Chronic sleep debt quietly wrecks your focus, slows your reaction time, and makes you emotionally reactive. Studies show even a few nights of less than 6 hours can mimic being legally drunk. Your hunger hormones get scrambled, making you want more sugar and fat. Your immune system weakens, your training recovery stalls, and your risk for anxiety and depression climbs. The worst part? You start thinking this version of you is normal. You forget what it feels like to be fully charged. So when I say sleep is a weapon, I mean this literally. If you don't control it, it will be used against you by your own biology. The next 7 nights are about taking that control back. To win this, you need to understand your built-in clock, the circadian rhythm. This 24-hour cycle controls when your body wants to be alert and when it wants to shut down. Most people fight it constantly, staring into bright screens at midnight, blocking morning light, eating at random times. Then they wonder why sleep feels broken. Here's the key. Your brain takes cues from light, movement, and food to set this internal clock. Strong morning light says, daytime, be alert. Darkness at night says, release melatonin, time to sleep. Inconsistent signals confuse the system. Over the next 7 nights, we're going to reteach your body what time it is. You don't need to become a monk, but you do need a consistent wake time, even on weekends, and a clear separation between day mode and night mode. When your clock is aligned, falling asleep stops being a fight and starts being automatic. Night 1 of the 7-night weaponization protocol starts in the morning, counterintuitive but crucial. Your mission: lock in your wake time and anchor it with light and movement. Pick a wake time you can realistically keep within 30 minutes every day, including weekends. When you wake up, get bright light in your eyes within 30 to 60 minutes, ideally sunlight. Stand by a window, go for a 5-10 minute walk, or sit on a balcony. No sunglasses if possible. This blasts a clear signal to your brain: daytime has begun. Next, do something that raises your heart rate a little. Push-ups, a brisk walk, quick mobility. It doesn't have to be a full workout. This is about rhythm, not PRs. Finally, hold off on caffeine for at least 60-90 minutes. Let your natural wake hormones rise first, This reduces the afternoon crash and starts resetting your energy curve for the week. Night 2 focuses on your biggest enemy, poorly timed caffeine. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5-6 hours, which means that 4 p.m. coffee is still echoing in your system at 10 p.m. For the next 7 nights, set a hard caffeine cutoff. No caffeine within 8-10 hours of your target bedtime. So if you want to sleep at 11 p.m., last coffee by 1 to 3 p.m. at the latest. Yes, even if you think you're immune. Falling asleep is not the only metric. Caffeine also reduces deep sleep quality. To keep your energy up, combine hydration with movement instead. Most midday fatigue is dehydration and staring at screens too long. Drink a big glass of water, step outside for 3 to 5 minutes, get sunlight if you can, and do a few squats or stretches. 1 week of disciplined caffeine timing alone can dramatically change how heavy or light your brain feels when you wake up. Night 3 is where we attack light, specifically the blue heavy light blasting from your screens. Late night scrolling is basically telling your brain, yo, it's noon, and your melatonin never gets the green light. For the next 7 nights, set a screen sunset 60 minutes before bed. That doesn't mean perfection, but it does mean intentional. Options: use night shift or warm color filters on all devices. Dim overhead lights. Switch to lamps with warm bulbs. Ideally, swap screens for analog, a paperback, journaling, stretching. If you must use screens, at least wear blue light blocking glasses and keep brightness low. Also, avoid overhead white LED lights at night. They're basically fake daylight. Go for warm, side lighting instead. The goal isn't to become anti-technology. It's to send a clean signal. Day is fading, night is here. Your brain will respond with more melatonin, deeper sleep, and easier wind down. Night 4. We build a pre-sleep ritual. Think of this as your landing sequence. Repeating the same steps every night teaches your brain, we're shutting down. The mistake people make is going 120 miles per hour, then expecting instant sleep like flipping a switch. Create a 20 to 30 minute routine you can realistically repeat. Step 1. Physically separate from work. Close your laptop fully, tidy your workspace, or leave the room. Step 2. Do a wind-down activity, light stretching, foam rolling, or a warm shower. Step 3. Do one brain dump page. Write everything on your mind. Tasks, worries, ideas. Don't solve them, just park them on paper. Optionally, add a 5-minute slow breathing session. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6. Repeat. This turns down your nervous system. Run this sequence at roughly the same time each night. Ritual builds predictability. Predictability builds deeper, faster sleep. Night 5, we adjust what you're putting in your body before bed. Heavy, late dinners and sugar spikes are like throwing a party in your gut right when your brain is trying to clock out. Aim for your last full meal 3 hours before sleep. If you need a snack closer to bedtime, keep it light and balanced. Something like Greek yogurt with a few berries, a small handful of nuts, or a slice of whole grain toast with almond butter. Avoid big sugar hits and heavy, greasy food. Cut alcohol this week if you can. It may make you sleepy, but it shreds your REM sleep and causes those 3 a.m. wake-ups. Same deal with huge amounts of water right before bed. You'll just buy a ticket to the bathroom at 2 a.m. You don't have to eat perfectly. Just aim for earlier, lighter, and less chaotic late-night snacking. Your sleep quality will quietly thank you. Night 6 is optional supplements and environment upgrades. The icing, not the cake. If your basics are trash, no pill will save you. But with foundations in place, these can give you a small edge. First, the environment. Keep your bedroom cool, around 60 to 67 degrees, 15 to 19 degrees. Darken it as much as possible, black out curtains, or at least cover bright LEDs. If noise is an issue, try a fan or white noise app. Supplements. Not medical advice, so always check with a professional, but commonly used options include magnesium glycinate or threonate about 60 to 90 minutes before bed, and sometimes low-dose melatonin for short-term resets, not nightly forever. Herbal teas like chamomile or lemon balm can help with the ritual more than the chemistry. Remember, these are performance upgrades, not magic. You're building a system where sleep becomes the default, not a lucky accident when you're exhausted enough. Night 7 is about what you do when things aren't perfect, because they won't be. Late work, social events, travel, stress. Life doesn't care about your sleep schedule. High performers don't chase perfection. They have damage control protocols. If you're going to bed later than planned, keep your wake time as close to consistent as possible. It's better to be a bit tired one day than to constantly bounce your circadian rhythm around. The following night, go to bed slightly earlier, but don't try to oversleep by hours. If you wake at 3 a.m. and can't fall back asleep after 20 minutes, get out of bed. Keep lights low, do something calm and boring, reading, breath work, then return to bed when sleepy. Don't turn your bed into a worry zone. The weapon isn't perfect nights, it's resilience. You're training your body to bounce back quickly, not collapse from one off day. Now let's zoom out. What happens when you stack these 7 nights, then keep going? This is where sleep stops being just health and becomes a force multiplier. Better sleep increases your baseline of self-control. Suddenly, saying no to junk food or pointless scrolling isn't a heroic act. It's just easier. Your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that plans, stays calm, and makes adult decisions, works better when it's rested. Your workouts hit harder because your body actually recovers. Your creativity returns because your brain has time to process and connect ideas during REM. Emotionally, you're less reactive. Small problems don't feel like the end of the world. People around you may not know you changed your sleep, but they'll see you as more grounded, more consistent, more on it. That's the quiet power of this weapon. It doesn't shout, but it changes everything downstream. Let's turn this into a simple, repeatable mission plan you can screenshot. Night 1. Lock wake time plus morning light and movement. Night 2. Set caffeine cutoff, 8 to 10 hours before bed. Night 3. Screen sunset, 60 minutes of low light and minimal blue light. Night 4. Build a 20-30 minute wind down ritual and brain dump. Night 5. Eat earlier and lighter. Cut late heavy meals and alcohol. Night 6. Optimize bedroom. Cool, dark, quiet. Optional supplements. Night 7. Practice damage control. Protect wake time. Handle wake-ups calmly. Repeat this cycle for another week, refining as you go. You don't have to nail every part every night. Your goal is direction, not perfection. Each small improvement compounds. Write this plan somewhere visible. Treat it like a training program, not a vibe. You are not trying to sleep better. You're becoming someone who uses sleep as a strategic advantage. Let's lock in the key takeaways so this doesn't just become interesting information you forget by tomorrow. First, sleep is not a luxury. It's a base layer. When you fix it, everything else, discipline, mood, body composition, performance, gets easier instead of harder. Second, your circadian rhythm is programmable. Consistent wake time, morning light, and smarter caffeine are non-negotiable levers. Third, nights are won hours before bedtime. Your light environment, food timing, and evening ritual either pull you toward deep rest or drag you into wired exhaustion. Fourth, environment and optional supplements can amplify progress but can't replace the basics. Fifth, you're not aiming for perfect sleep. You're building resilience. A powerful relationship with sleep means you recover faster from chaos instead of being controlled by it. If you remember nothing else, treat sleep like training. Show up, repeat the fundamentals, and let the gains compound quietly in the background. Now it's on you. Information doesn't change your life. Implementation does. So here's your challenge. Commit to the 7-night sleep weapon protocol starting tonight. Not someday, not when things calm down. Tonight. Step 1 after this video. Write down your fixed wake time and your caffeine cutoff. Step 2. Design a simple 20-minute wind-down ritual. Step 3. Pick one environment upgrade for your bedroom: cooler temperature, darker room, or less noise. If you found this valuable, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the deeper dives we're doing on focus, discipline, and performance. In the comments, tell me which night of the protocol you're starting with, or where you struggle most with sleep. I read them and use them to shape future videos. Share this with one person who's always tired. 7 nights from now, you won't just feel more rested, you'll feel more dangerous in the best way possible.